Have you ever tried speaking in front of many people, not in the real room, but through a screen? Well, that's exactly what I experienced during ICALCOM 2025, where I had the chance to be an online moderator. Hello everyone, my name is Afifatus Zahra, and today I'd like to share my story as a moderator in this international conference. Actually, my involvement in ICALCOM 2025 was quite sudden. Why? Because at first, it was a last-minute decision to join the committee, but I still wanted to take part together with my friends. And when I found out that my role would be as an online moderator, I felt both excited and nervous at the same time. It wasn't something I had planned, but I decided to face it with my confidence, and honestly, I'm so glad that I did. On the day of the conference, I remember that I'm waking up earlier than usual, double checking my notes and then my internet connection, and also my Zoom background just to make sure everything was ready. Even though I was behind the screen, I could still feel the same kind of tension and excitement as if it were happening on stage. And in my breakout room, I moderated six presenters from Politeknik Negeri Malang, each with their own interesting topics, from digital media projects to studies on language and communication. Every presenter had their own style, and it was my job to make sure the transitions were smooth and everything stayed on the schedule. And one of the biggest challenges was time management because sometimes there were more questions than time allowed during the Q&A session. So I had to gently remind the participants that the time was almost over or move to the next question politely. Even though it was online, I tried to keep the atmosphere friendly and respectful, just like in a real conference. I also remind presenters to chat when their time was about to end, and I think that helped the session run more efficiently. And at the end of each presentation, I led a photo session by asking everyone to turn on their cameras and pose for a screenshot. It felt nice seeing everyone smiling on screen because it made the online session feel warmer and more connected. At one point, there were small technical issues like a microphone not working or someone's connection were lagging. But instead of panicking, I learned to stay calm and handle it step by step. And that moment taught me a lot about problem solving and professionalism, especially in an online environment. And through this experience, I learned how important it is to stay organized, to communicate clearly, and to stay patient with everyone. Being a moderator taught me not only about leadership, but also about empathy and adaptability. And to be honest, I really enjoyed every moment of it. And even though it started unexpectedly, ICALCOM 2025 turned out to be one of the most memorable and rewarding experiences I've ever had. Overall, being an online moderator at ICALCOM 2025 was a wonderful and unforgettable experience for me. It helped me to grow my confidence, improved my communication skills, and showed me how teamwork still matters, even when we're miles apart. It was truly special to see how everyone, from presenters, audience, and committees, worked together through the screen. Worked together through the screen, keeping the same energy and enthusiasm as if we were in the same room. That's what made this event meaningful to me. I'm truly grateful for this opportunity, and I hope my story can encourage others to take every challenge as a chance to grow. Because sometimes, even through a screen, you can still make a real connection and a lasting impression, of course. Lastly, I would like to give a special thanks to the ICALCOM 2025 committee, my lecturers, and my friends who support me along the way. Your encouragement means a lot to me, and I couldn't have done it with you. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.